Hello technology enthusiasts, welcome to this new video on the channel. Today we bring you something really special for cleaning your home. And it's this robot vacuum cleaner that looks like it came from the future since it has a 5-axis articulated arm. It's capable of picking up socks, wipes, stuffed animals and taking them to its bin, which comes included in the box. We're talking about the Roborock SAROS Z70, which has a suction power of 22,000 pascals. Artificial intelligence for object recognition and hyper-precise cleaning. So let's see how it performs and what it's capable of here at TechGround. For those who don't know, Roborock is a world leader in home robotics. Their devices are famous for combining power, design and automation. And this model, the SAROS Z70, was presented at Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas and has already won an EFT Design Award in 2025. Not bad for a robot with an arm, right? If you like this content, you know what to do. Subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and stay tuned, because this goes way beyond just vacuuming. Without further ado, here's the unboxing so you can see what was inside the box. We're not going to open the box yet. The first thing we find is another thin cardboard box where the main box will be placed. This is the container, so it can store all the objects it finds along the way. Along the way, just underneath, we can already see the robot appear. A robot that feels really nice to the touch, very well built and quite lightweight. Because for having an integrated arm, honestly, it's not too heavy. We also see the two mops that come separately so they can be attached to the robot itself. And of course, the replacement for the dustbin and the power cable for the base station. And finally, we take out the base station, which also feels very light, even though it has so many features. And that's it. Once it's out of the box, I have it here, set up in the living room. The base dimensions are 15 inches wide, 18 inches high, and 19 inches deep. And the robot measures 35 centimeters. Also regarding size, since it is completely round and has an ultra-thin height of 7.98 centimeters, which makes it special for being able to clean under furniture, low areas, under sofas, and for example, under beds. Or even, like in my case, the fireplace. Which always makes it hard for me to use the brush, the mop, or the duster, doing it without hurting my back. That's something very positive in this regard. As you can see from the material finish, we have very well built plastics, even a glass screen on the front. And in terms of aesthetics, the combination of black and matte gray gives it that sober look. Very elegant, very formal, very Roborock, honestly. So let me tell you a bit about the design and how it's structured, since it has some small orange accents that give it that futuristic touch. On the top part of the base, we have the two tanks, clean and dirty water, are indicated by the LED. It will let us know when one of them is missing or when there's little water left when it's full. The dirty water tank has a capacity of about 2.5 liters, right below the marking. With the Roborock, we have access through this door to the dust emptying system. This little bag that comes with it, we get another one as well. It's also included in the package contents. And then we also have the bottle part of the mixing tank for cleaning, which in this case is not included. Honestly, I've missed it in this unit. But here we can use any non-foaming soap so that the system doesn't get damaged when cleaning. At the bottom, there's a tray that we can remove, which is also indicated in red, as you can see. Where is the cleaning system for the mops? The system for emptying all the dirt, which we can take out, as you can see, to clean it manually. In the front at the bottom, you'll be able to see it as well, also in the detailed shot. The contactors, the drainage system, the dust emptying system for filling the water, the positioning system for the robot. This will be very necessary to clean the mops, as I'll mention later, with hot water and also dry them with air at 50 degrees. What do we have on the robot side? Well, a very complex system with very advanced technology and with a beautiful finish and design as well. On the top part, there's the power and home button, the microphones to communicate with Hello Rocky, and that way we can use voice commands to communicate. Now the screen will answer me later, where we see it's translucent, as we can see, the articulated arm with a button.
Also, I don't understand this. Command, does it speak?
The app to find compatible voice commands?
I anticipated its response. We also have a warning button to notify us when it's active and allow us to stop it anytime. It gets stuck and goes all the way back, as you can see. Also a camera and a sensor for the arm itself. The arm also has a built-in LED and a camera so we can see through it. Under the magnetic lid, we find the dustbin where the dust filter will go and the quick response code to scan our device. Obviously, also the reset point. If we go to the front bumper, right on the edge, star sight system with cameras, sensors, and LED lighting for when there is low light on the side. We also have the laser radar for recognition, and we also have the star sight system. At the rear, there is the emptying point, contactors for charging, positioning and drainage sensor, and water filling for cleaning. If we go to the bottom, we find a swivel wheel that comes with a little mat to remove all the dirt that gets stuck. Ultrasonic precipitation system as well. We have the Flexi Art, both for the brush with plastic fiber bristles and for the mops. If it opens for us.
Support for the removal of cloth.
Now, it comes up, it's gonna talk to us. As you can see in this part here, we also have the Flexi Art on the mop. Now, I'll tell you that it's installed.
The wheels of the installed employee space, the
wheels with the adaptive chassis as well. And the anti-hair roller, which as you can see has this grid system with the little blade to cut the hair while it's rolling. So that's all. I'll put it over there to let it charge, and that's it. I'll give you the specs now, then we'll do the tests. Well, the setup is very simple. You just open the app, scan the quick response code, and start working. Now with the robot, we enter our Wi-Fi and also start scanning the first mapping that the robot will do. Now, let's get straight to what matters. What makes the SAROS Z so special? 70? Well, the first thing would be the OmniGrip is the first foldable 5-axis robotic arm in a vacuum robot. It can move objects of up to 300 grams, which makes it very versatile, and it can also be controlled manually from the app. Honestly, this is a revolution, and I haven't seen it in any other robot until now. It includes the start sight system for navigation. Version 2.0, which replaces the laser sensors with red, green, blue cameras with artificial intelligence. And it also uses 3D plastic optical fiber sensors for precise environment detection and awareness with the new Verdi pin. It adds a side laser that improves vision near the floor, making it ideal for avoiding cables, furniture legs, or even moving pets. As for performance and mopping, it's pure power. We're talking about a suction power of 22,000 pascals. No more, no less. I mean, so far I think it's one of the most powerful ones I've tried. It's incredible for dust, for pet hair, or simply for your cat's litter. The free flow brush prevents clogs with its hair cutter, and the Flexi Arm riser side lifts up automatically if it detects obstacles. The double spinning mops automatically lift when switching from wet to dry. This is really good for carpets or any type of environment that requires that switch between mopping and vacuuming. All of this that I'm telling you about can be set up from the app with just one button, going through the different features and functions, which are very precise. And especially when it comes to floor grains, honestly, it's really great. The included Z70 base, the multifunction 4.0 literally does everything. It washes the mops with hot water at 80 degrees, dries them with air at 55 degrees, and empties both solids and liquids. And something really good is that it has a fast charge of 2.5 hours, which will give us continuous cleaning, in case we're pushing it and running it hard all day long. So in 2.5 hours, while we eat and have coffee, it's practically recharged and ready to use for the rest of the afternoon. If you have many pets, you'll love this feature. It recognizes pets and stops. If it detects them, it can make video calls, it can take instant photos. And well, with the search for the pet function, it will be able to automatically look for the pets and show you where they are at any moment. The new application with the Smart Plan 2.0 will learn your habits and adjust your routes. Power, water volume, all automatically to decide how and when the robotic arm is deployed. It's compatible with Alexa, Google Home, and Google Assistant, as well as other smart systems. It even responds to voice commands like, hello Rocky, okay nothing, Rocky, okay Rocky. Well, we'll be able to say, hello Rocky, clean here, hello Rocky, add more water, hello Rocky, increase the suction power. Well, a bunch of commands that we'll have available to communicate with the robot itself. And well, after using this Roborock SAROS Z70 intensively, putting it to the test with different types of cleaning, vacuuming, mopping, solids, liquids, pet hair, it seems to respond quite well. In all respects, the cleaning is excellent. We're accustomed to powerful vacuums, but these 22,000 pascals truly impress. We've seen that I've put different solid objects here. I've put coffee, cornflakes, spices, and cat litter. And it seems to suck them up really well. And on the first try, it also did a great job with hair. It didn't get tangled, the roller didn't get stuck at any point, but it's true that some hair did stay a bit on the roller itself. And I think that when it comes to cleaning in the tank itself, in the station, that hair went away without any problem and stayed inside the container. As for the 5-axis articulated arm pickup, very impressive. A technology that I hadn't seen until now. It's an innovative robot that comes to break away a bit from the baseline of typical cleaning robots. And it's going to have that extra advantage of being used as a home assistant and locating everything that goes in between. Up to 300 grams. Remember it so you can either take it to its storage drawer or leave it in a clear area to continue cleaning. In certain areas, the process is slow. Don't expect to arrive, pick it up, and leave immediately. I think it's, as I mentioned, a technology that is evolving and entering the market. And in the future, it will surely be much more fluid and with updates. I imagine it will recognize other elements better. Sometimes it hasn't detected me very accurately. It didn't place the object where it was supposed to, but overall it managed to do it. It effectively transported the socks to the storage or tank. The manual control feature will enable us to do that as well. If we're out of the house, we can do a scan and see if something has fallen or if our cats or dogs have gotten in the way. So we can pick it up, work a bit like a crane operator or a machinist, and take it to the area where we want. Ultimately, it's a very versatile robot, very precise, very powerful, and it performs very well when it comes to cleaning. But I think that for the price it has, it's lacking. I always say this about these kinds of premium quality products, they should include a few more spare parts. In this case, it comes with a dustbin, but I think a small can, a little bottle of detergent, or some extra replacement mops would honestly be really nice from the brand. Remember, this is a robot, this Roborock right now. SAROS Z, 1,699 has been available since May 9th for 1,699 euros. It has a discount of 100 euros, and starting from May 22nd, it will go up to 1,799 euros. I would like to read in the comments what you think and if you would like to have a robot with these features in your home. Did you already know about it? Had you ever seen this kind of technology before? Well, leave it in the comments and I would like to read all of your thoughts. Of course, in the description, we will leave the purchase link so you can access their website and buy it. To test out Roborock's products, and as always, thanks for being there. Subscribe if you haven't already and like this video if it helped you to get to know these kinds of gadgets and all the technology we have here on the channel. And be sure to turn on notifications so you don't miss upcoming videos. That's all for today. It's been a pleasure as always. See you in the next Tech Ground video. See you soon.